Hey everyone, my name is Danilo Petrovic.
I'm Ilya Marchenko.
I'm Denis Kudla.
I'm Evgeny Donskoy.
I'm Henry Laaksonen.
I'm Peter Torebko, and you're listening to the Game to Love podcast.
Hey, welcome back, tennis fans. It's the Indian Wells draw preview, and it's on the men's side. God, I'm excited for this one. We just put out a video giving the big news. Well, not such big news. Novak Djokovic is not going to be playing the tournament, as we sort of alluded to yesterday. It came to fruition, and now the draw is up the spout, and there is a very lopsided one, isn't there, JG?
Yeah, the draw's up in the air. We've got Rublev in that section. I think it's the bottom quarter as the number 7 seed, and there's no really one else around him. So Rublev has a great shot. There's a few others there who could make a name for themselves. Of course, Dimitrov has taken on Novak Djokovic's position. But let's wait and see. Enough about Novak Djokovic. He's not going to be playing Indian Wells. So let's focus who is going to be playing and go through the draw. This is going to be a draw preview video. So we're going to be dissecting the whole of the ATP draw, giving our picks, giving our dark horses round by round and all the way to the final and giving our ultimate winner. So make sure if you want to play along at home, you download the tennis app, TNNS, on Apple or Android. It's completely free. And we'll be giving away a prize to the winner of this bracket. We've got who was saying it? I've lost it now. There was someone in the live chat. So here we go. We've got Tiger saying, "Hurry up, lads! I'm staying up for this." Well, we're actually not late really today because we changed it to 11:15, and then we was on time pretty much. So
pretty good.
Hopefully you're not too upset with us, Tiger, and everyone else who's staying up. We've got Kaz in. How are we doing, Kaz? Great to see you. We've got Bill, one of our patrons. We've got the happy one saying, JG's happy Nole's not playing. No, I'm not. I would love to see Nole there, and I'd love to see Rafa beat him. I always say that because that's the ultimate. I'd like to see them all in the draw, but then Rafa still win.
Yeah. I want to give a quick shout out. We had a new member join just, I believe it was today. So called Faris Salhe. I think that's how you pronounce it. But thanks for joining the membership. Woo! Yeah, that's it. Another one Faris. On there. Good to have as many people on that membership as possible. If you are a GTL member, show those new members what they could be using in the live chat. Throw in some of those special emojis. We like to see that. Maybe a JG one, maybe a Nole one, just in a memory of Novak Djokovic not being in the tournament. So, should we go to past winners of the event? We already spoke about this really on the draw reaction, but I think we should have a look because it's the Brit. He is the reigning defending champion. It's Cam Norrie.
I mean, no offense to I always said Stan Norrie, but to Cam Norrie, he's just out of place. He's just out of place on this list. You look there, you've got Rafael Nadal, 2013. Novak Djokovic for the 3 years after. We've got Roger Federer. We've got Juan Martín del Potro. We've got Grand Slam champion Dominic Thiem. There's just the legends, the real top of the game here. And then, no offense, you've got Cam Norrie. So that just shows how amazing that victory was last year. Nobody predicted the final of Basilashvili, Cam Norrie. There was a lot of big hitters not playing in the event, but still it's remarkable that he went all the way and won it. So is that something to factor into this year when we're doing our picks, that last year was just such a pick-em?
Wow.
Or do you think that's just forget that? It was a bit of an anomaly.
I don't know, because we just in the last tournament, he got to the final of that. He just won the tournament before that as well. And he does like playing on a slow hard court, which we saw. He got to the final in Acapulco. So this is the things that can happen for Cam Norrie if he plays his best tennis. He's a consistent tennis player, and you've got to beat him. He won't beat himself. And I think that's been his key moving forward in 2021 and now into 2022. He doesn't make as many unforced errors anymore. I think, well done. We can only applaud him for that. Sort of turning into like a bit of the Krejcikova of the men's tour or something like that.
Well, I hope not, because I find her a bit annoying, especially recently.
Well, it's right. I don't know. It was a weird comparison, but I thought it's consistency, and she's at the top of the game.
She does frustrate me a lot more recently as well. She's someone who did pull out Similarly on the women's, who sort of created a bit of a drama on that draw as well. So, yeah. But enough about her. What I wanted to talk about before we get into the qualifiers is how do I sound, everyone? I know I've got a bit of an annoying voice most of the time, but is the sound a little bit crisper? I can confirm this is a new microphone. Ben's one should be coming soon as well. It's currently, I'm not sure where it is, in a depot somewhere, probably collecting dust. But mine's already being used.
Sounds
so
good.
Let me know in the live chat, how do I sound? Do I sound a little bit better? I feel like I still need to set it up. So there's a few settings I need to play around with, but this is just what I can do for now.
I think it sounds good, mate. I think it's sounding got a nice depth to the tone there, and very crisp sounding, and it seems to have eliminated some of the background noise, any echo, that type of thing from the normal room sound. So going forward, GTL ever improving. I want to hear this on a watch along at some point with some real big action, some big screams coming through that new microphone.
Yeah, and another big improvement we've made for this one compared to last night's episode. Do you know what it is, Ben?
We're doing it at a normal time, not like right late at 1 a.m.
Well, we are doing it at a better time, but another big improvement is Ben is now wearing a t-shirt. So yesterday he did it naked. Today he's found a t-shirt and he's put one on. So we're not going to be getting a naked Ben doing this draw preview. It's going to be a t-shirt.
I don't know.
I was going to say t-shirtless, but it's not. It's a t-shirt with Ben.
That's it. And the hair is still fairly similar to yesterday. I don't know. Bit better. It's not. I actually did it, but it's so short. It's hard to even do really when it's this length. But thanks for the nice comments in the comment section. Anyway, every time I get a haircut, the comment section seems to go a bit mad. So maybe I'll get haircuts more often, not just leave it every 3 or 4 months, which tends to be what it's been like in COVID times. But
anyway, let's get going. So they're the previous winners. Cam Norrie won it last year. Novak Djokovic isn't going to be there. There's no Del Potro. There's no Dominic Thiem. There's no Roger Federer. The only man I see there, Rafael Nadal and Cam Norrie. Just going to put that out there. Rafa's the only one on this list who's won it recently, who's going to be playing. He's going to be a favourite now. Is he a favourite? I'm not sure. He's beaten Medvedev a few times. He's got to be up there. Zverev, he's been having a few tantrums of late, but he can certainly pull off a great result, and I wouldn't underestimate him at all. But let's have a look at the qualifiers. So qualifier-wise, there's a lot of qualifications still going on. In fact, we've not even got through the final round. But where I'm going to start with is one of Ben's picks, someone he really likes and has been speaking about a few times and showed me as well, and that is Shang. He qualified today for the main draw, and I'll let you speak about him, Ben, because it's pretty remarkable.
Yeah, I mean, I was hoping I wouldn't jinx him. I know that everybody else was probably saying, no, Ben, don't do it. Don't talk about him before he's done this next round. But he managed, and I'll bring him up on the screen here so people can see. We don't have a picture of him here on this one, but he did knock out Francisco Cerundolo, and he's just knocked out Max Morang. Max Morang retired after being a set down. He is the boys' singles runner-up from the US Open, and he has already won 4 ITF titles. And as you can see, he literally picked one up in Naples just before coming in for the qualification here. So he's in good form and hasn't dropped a set since the first round of that ITF as well. Who's he going to get in the first round? I hope he gets a decent draw. He's only 17. It could be the future. He resides in Florida as well. So it is a good, he's going to be used to this type of conditions. I'm excited. This could be the potential future of some of the men's tennis. I think.
How old is he? Just to confirm,
17 years old. At the
17 years old. He's a bit of a non-entity. I don't know much about him myself, but as Ben said, he's been pulling off some good results. So certainly one to watch. We've also got Kukushkin, Munar. And then the others, we're not sure. Could be a Kudla, could be a Kohlschreiber, a Gallon Riveras, JJ Wolf, a Tara Daniel, a Masur, a Kokinakis. He's playing Pospisil right now. And that sort of summarizes the qualifiers. Let's get into the draw. So if you haven't already, download the tennis app, TNNS. The link is in the description, and you can make your picks. Join the Game to Love League. We've got 725 members currently. The aim is we're trying to go for 1,000 before Roland Garros. So let's see if we can get there. Make sure to join. It is completely free. And we will be giving a prize to the winner of this event. So even more incentive to get your brackets in.
Yeah, we do. We have some really nice tennis merchandise to give away for this one as well.
Number 1 seed, of course, the world number 1, Daniel Medvedev.
Yeah.
And right at the bottom, we have the number 2 seed now, who's actually the number 33rd seed, Gregor Dimitrov. So no Djokovic. But right at the bottom, we've got Dimitrov with a bye. So Dimitrov gets a bye through the first round, and then he'll play either Goffin or Thompson. So, I mean, Dimitrov is a winner out of all of this, if you're honest.
Yeah, definitely.
He's going to be loving it, but it's not really fair, and it's a bit disappointing with what's happened, in my opinion.
Well, he was supposed to be playing Tommy Paul, wasn't he? And that wasn't going to be a very easy matchup at all. So now what's going to be the fate of Gregor Dimitrov? He's been saved playing an American in America. So, as we know, there are going to be some qualifiers here. I do advise people as well to potentially wait until these qualification matches have finished and then just reassess your bracket, because
was you able to do it on the women's side? Because I think they'll have the final.
No.
I think there's a few going on maybe at the same time. I'm not sure. Maybe it might be different for the men's.
No, but it's going to be, these are all obviously going to kick off tomorrow evening, I believe, in the UK.
Okay, so we may have a little bit of time to adjust that.
Yeah, exactly. So we're doing it tonight, but there will be some time in the next, I'd say, I don't know, 8 hours or something to get that in. So just make sure you do so. Let's go down this draw anyway. So the qualifier, the first one would be playing Poprin there. I think this one could go either way, to be honest. I'm going to go Poprin for now, but I'm going to come back and revise it.
Yeah, me too. Just want to give a shout out to Ken Lee. Thanks for joining us. Of course, a big Rafa fan, one of our patrons as well. Great to see you in. And shout out to Dylan as well. Good to see you, mate. We're doing well. Hope you are too.
Right. No, I don't think the mic was on, mate. So,
finally, that's a lot better.
I wondered. Yeah, I thought you
I wasn't sure if it was my new setup, but it's your mic completely.
Apologies. Anyway, we'll continue on. At least
it was the worst sound, mate, for the first 12 minutes. But I thought, is it because I've got? But then I was like, my mic shouldn't be affecting yours, so I was getting a bit confused.
At all. No, sorry, I just had the wrong setting on. It's all right, as long as you could still hear me. That's the main thing. Right, let's
just about, but it sounded terrible. But anyway, we got Kenya Lee in. Cheers for the super chat off stream. He's saying Rafa to go all the way. We love that, Ken Lee, legend, of course. And I'm going to be willing him on for sure. So Krajinovic, Lajovic. I'm going to go. It's a tough one. I'm going to go Krajinovic.
Yeah,
two Serbs.
Yeah. I would. It means Lajovic will win. I always go against him, and he normally wins. So that's what I'll do again. And it looks like Krajinovic will go out. So moving down. Ooh, Carlos.
I'm going to go Mackie here.
It makes sense. It's in America, but no, I might go against you just because it's a 50-50. I feel Martin's not in that bad form. I don't think.
Okay, I'm going to go Qualifier here to beat Gaston.
Yeah, I think I'll go with you there, but come back and revise.
I'm going to have Cam Norrie, of course, the last year's champion with the bye. I'm going to have Pedro Martinez beating the Qualifier. Fanini to beat Andahar. Bassasvili with a bye. Hatchanov with a bye. Brooksby to beat Buena.
Yeah. I'll have Sock to beat Serendolo.
I mean, Sock's the sensible one. Sock's the favourite, but call me an idiot, Ben. I don't know what you want to call me, but I get wrapped up when I see Serendolo's name, especially the younger one.
On clay, I would pick him.
No, but there's just something what does it. I'm just going to go for him. I think it's going to lose, but I just want it to happen.
All right.
So I'm going to go Tsitsipas.
Fair play. Yeah.
Rafa with another bye. Korda versus the Qualifier. It's going to be Korda because I want to see Korda Rafa. We know they did play. Rafa demolished him last time. Korda's a big fan of Rafa. And I think we could see that matchup again. He's a good player, Korda, but he may get closer with Rafa, but the way he's been playing recently, I mean, who's gonna be able to beat him? If Medvedev can't, who can?
Korda?
Maybe it's Korda's the man.
Well, I'm going to go Coria to knock out Cuevas here.
Yeah, me too.
We got
2
Dan
buys.
Evans with a bye. Apelka with a bye. We got. I'll go Giron over Musetti. It's a tough one, but I'm going to go with it because
I'm going to go Giron as well.
he's been quite good lately, Giron.
And guess who's back? We've got DJ Davor in the
yeah.
chat saying Chorich is back. And just
He
like
is.
that, born of Chorich. I mean, when was the last time we've seen him? It's been a long time. I'm
March
not a massive fan of
last
Chorich.
year.
I'm not a big fan. So it's been a year since
Yeah.
we last seen him play. Can he beat Fokina? Yeah, definitely. I think he's the better player of the two, but we've not seen him play. So I don't know what level we're going to expect from him. So on that base, I'm going to go Fokina.
Yeah, I was quite impressed with Fokina against Sinner in his last match. So I think with that long out, the court rustiness may get to him. He's 167th in the world now, Chorich.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, he's not been playing. So
yeah, pretty crazy. Yeah.
So Chapo Sinner here, 2 buys.
Yeah.
I'm going to go Kwon Soon.
Yeah,
legend. Bonzi Rinderneck.
Oh, I'm going to go Rinderneck.
I'm going to go Rinderneck this time as well.
Snako with the bye. Del Bonis with a bye. Oh, it's interesting. I'm going to go.
Got a buy.
Yeah, I know. I know. 32nd seed. I'm going to go Kyrgios to knock out buys, and this is where we might differ. Maybe. Don't know.
No, it's because if all the seeds get a buy. I just realised.
Yeah. It's not like a Grand Slam.
Yeah. Okay. So Kyrgios Baez. Yeah, it's got. Does it have to be? What level's Kyrgios at? I mean, he can beat Baez. I'll have Credi to beat the qualifier. Casper Ruud, Berrettini, Humbert to beat the qualifier. Laxonen to beat Bagnis.
Yeah, I've got
that. Harris, Cilic. Maybe qualifier. I don't know who that's going to be, but I'll wait and see. I'm going to go Kecmanovic for now.
Yeah, I think it's safe. We're going to have to come back and review because there are some good qualifiers in this.
Yeah, we're going to go Botic, Felix, Buster.
Because if we get Shang as one of these, I'm going to be swapping some over. I think I'm annoyed that we don't get to see it with Shang in the draw. Want to see who he's playing.
Good evening, MC Quadrio.
How you doing,
GTL
sir?
legend. Thanks for joining us. Qualifier versus qualifier. I'm going to have qualifier 1 for now.
I'll go 2 for now.
I mean, this first round of Indian Wells, it's like the women's yesterday. It's not even point us really talking too much about it. Let's get through it. It's such a big draw, and there's so many buys. There's no point really spending too long. So I'm going to fly through. Just quickly, though, Bedeni, when was the last time we see him? I feel like I've not seen him play for a bit.
No, that's a very good point.
It's a name I've completely forgot about. He's the fake Brit. He used to be a Brit, and then he's not a Brit.
It's got a protected ranking as well. He last played in Umag in July last year and lost to Cecchinato. And then before that, he lost.
I mean, he's a good player, Bedeni.
Yeah. I mean, the last time we really saw him play well was on the grass at Wimbledon.
Yeah.
I don't know. He's been out for a while, though. I'll go with him. I'll go take a punt. We've got a couple of players coming back. One of them's going to go out. One of them's going to go through. No doubt I've got it the wrong way around.
I'm going to go Bedeni as well. Fritz, Dimanor, Vashka, or Struff?
That's a bit of a tough one.
Where is Vashka from?
Belarus.
Oh, okay. That's why he's got no flag.
Well, Struff is on a 5-match losing streak at the moment, if that's any help. And Vashka lost his last 2.
I'm going to go Vashka.
I think it's a safe bet, isn't it? Seems like it might work.
Yeah, go Tommy Paul, Zverev, Rublev. Quet for pair. I'm going to go Benoit.
I don't know. That's a tough one. I'm going to go Quet for then. I'm not sure.
Manarino, Nakashima.
Ooh, that's
tough.
That's
a bracket killer.
They played recently as well, actually. I think I remember it.
Manarino beat him, didn't they?
Yeah, very tight. 2-1.
Yeah, it's going to be close. I don't know how to call that, in fact.
I think I'm going to go Manarino again. Sorry, Brandon.
I'm going to go Nakashima this time, then. I'll have TFO Karatsev. Obviously, TFO's back. Not seen him for a bit. I saw he put an Instagram post out earlier saying the big foe's back. It's always good. Means we've got the button to play.
Hell yeah. Can't wait.
Steve Johnson to beat Altmaier.
Yeah, that's what I've got.
I'll
Big
have-
Steve.
Otte Gas. I'm gonna go. I don't know. I'm gonna go Otte
That's-
on this occasion.
This was one of the ones that I really had no idea. I don't know. It could go. I mean, Gasquet's been playing all right recently.
Yeah, I don't know. This is
I'll
really
go
tough one.
Gasquet. Recency bias for Gasquet then.
I mean, you're doing that purely because I went the other way, most likely.
Well, I think he played well. He went to 3 with Rublev in his last match.
Also, do you have any indication who you're going to pick to win this event?
Oh no, I've not even looked through the
No,
draw.
I've
or
not
anything.
really. I know we did an instant draw reaction last night, but I didn't really have much of an indication who I was going to be picking. I know everyone's going to be thinking, "Oh, you're going to pick Rafa," but I don't actually know. I've not got to that yet. Like, I might pick Rafa, but I don't know.
I have literally no clue until we go through.
I've
and I
not come
see the
into this one
matchups.
thinking I'm picking him.
Well, I haven't gone through the draw and bit by bit beforehand. I'd like to see how it plays out on the podcast. Like.
Exactly. It makes it more interesting when we
It
do it that
does.
way.
And it's more mortifying when you're like, oh no, what's happening? My draw is just going to pieces. Right.
We've got Lexi in saying, morning, Ben and JG.
Hey, how
Another
you
one
doing?
of our members. Of course, if you want to join the YouTube membership, we will read out more of your comments. And of course, it allows us to do a lot more of these podcasts and watch-alongs and draw previews as well. So we appreciate anyone joining. We've got John Silkin saying, is Ben back in the Americans in the US like normal? I mean, John, we know him. We know him quite well. Most likely, number 1 seed is going to be Medvedev. My money is on him picking Medvedev to win the whole thing. I'm just going to throw that out there early doors, but let's wait and see.
Well, he's not done too well lately, but anyway.
He'll probably have an American. Taylor Fritz is a big outsider. Oh, he's going to make the final as an American. He'll do something a bit wild like that. But we know what he's like, John. He is a little bit of a boring character. Yes, I agree.
Well, if Rafa wins your one, then we'll know who's the real bore. Right, let's
it's not
go.
boring.
That's not boring.
Exciting.
Well, would be. Anyway, we've got
The
Greek sport query. I'm sorry to go against all the things we've just been saying, but I'm not having query going through. I've not even seen him hit.
He's in your final.
I've not seen him hit a ball in about God knows how long since he escaped from Russia.
Right, I'm going to go Talon Greek Sport. Isna Bublik, Murray to beat the qualifier.
Yeah.
Goffin or Thompson. I mean, both of them don't fill me with confidence. I think that's a terrible matchup. Probably won't be a good match of tennis.
Harsh.
No, it's just not a good matchup. I just don't think either of them two are particularly good right now.
I'll go no, I don't know. Thompson. That's a bit of a whim. Don't know why.
I'm going to go Goffin. I don't know, though. But yeah.
Right. Well, Dimitrov there are number 33.
Yeah, Dimitrov with a bye. So let's get into the second round.
Oh, no.
I feel like it's going to start getting exciting. It was like yesterday. It's like 4th round onwards. These first few are a bit. Let's just get through them. I'm going to have Medvedev, Monfils, Alcaraz, Agut, Norrie.
Yeah.
Oh, come on. You can't copy me exactly.
Are you joking? Are you joking?
No.
You seen who's they're playing? What's okay? So I should go with Poprin,
Well,
Martin Fucsovic, qualifier to beat Agut, okay, and then Pedro Martinez.
All right, go then. You can do the next 4 or 5.
I'll go Basashvili. You're going to confirm yes or no?
I'm going to go Fanini. I'm a bit more excited. You see, I'm going the other way.
Inside, he's like, oh, God, what am I doing?
Go on, then. What are you going this one?
I'm actually going to go Jensen Brooksby to knock out Hachinov.
Yeah, me too.
Tsitsipas.
Tsitsipas.
What is this?
Korda?
Rafa.
Oh, come on. So, wait. Come on. Let's talk about this matchup. Does Korda have a chance, Ben?
No.
Why not?
He's too much of a fanboy.
So that's your reason why he's going to lose. Okay. I thought Korda's quite good in the US, but I'm going to put him Rafa through as well. I'm going to take your advice. You're obviously a bit more of an expert than me.
My advice. Yeah, he's quite good in the US, unless he's got Rafa down the other end. Dan Evans.
Just quickly, shout out to Ken Lee. I don't know if you can read it out because my phone's gone a bit nuts.
Says Query was ahead of the game. Now a whole country trying to escape Russia. Too soon? Ken Lee with some political jokes there in the. Thanks for the
Yeah.
PayPal.
Appreciate
Maybe
the PayPal, but it definitely is too soon. I must admit. I understand what you're saying about the query escaping a country, but it's certainly too soon to be making jokes about Russia in the climate it's in. Moving on.
Definitely. Yeah, moving down. Right. I'm going to be going for. I might go for Giron here to knock out Opel.
Sorry, can you go up a little bit?
What, Dan Evans?
You didn't even tell me about the Evans one. You just
I thought you had already picked it.
All right, I'll pick Evans.
Okay, cool. I'm actually going to go with Giron to knock out Opelka, just as a bit of an upset.
Nope, Opelka for me.
It's slow courts, so that's why I think these for serve might be stuck in the mud. God, don't make me. Am I really going to go with Chapo? I feel like I am.
I'm not. I'm going for Keener.
I'm going with Chapo.
Chapo, mate. Chapo's a disappointment, Ben.
I know, but you know what
He's going to disappoint you again.
He builds you up and then to let you down.
It's not good enough. You can't pick him.
Oh, that's quite a good match. I like that. Sinner versus Kwon. That'd be quite a competitive one. I don't think Kwon's got quite enough for Sinner, but maybe enough to push him tight. Like maybe a couple of side.
I agree. I think you can go Kwon.
No,
do it. You've been bigging him up, like you said.
No, I said it's close. You can push him.
Oh, it's close. I think you go Kwon. Just follow your gut, Ben. Because if Kwon wins, then you're going to be really disappointed.
I'm not going to be disappointed.
Don't give it all the big one. We're live. There's people watching us right now. You're giving it all the big one that Kwon can push him, and then you're going the other way.
God, listen to him. He's got a new mic. He thinks he's like Billy Big Balls. Look at him. Right.
At least I turned mine on. You did 30 minutes without one.
Oh, cheers for telling us anyway. Are your earphones working?
They are.
What's going on?
I thought it was just you messing around.
Well, you're the only person who can hear me. I can't hear.
Well, everyone else can hear you.
Well, they didn't tell me. Cheers, everyone. Yeah, nice one. God.
Right.
It's a shambles,
Ryan
mate. Should we start again? Should we press the intro?
Ryan Danek or Sonego, Ben?
I'm actually going to go Ryan Danek.
Me too.
Oh, God. Shall I go first? Right.
Del Bonis or Kyrgios?
I'll go Kyrgios.
I'm going to have Kyrgios as well. Crazy Rude. I'm going to go Rude because I just want to see it. I want to see third round Nick Kyrgios, Casper Ruud. I am going to do a live watch along for this match. I don't know if Ben's going to join me for it, but I'm going to be covering it because it's one we cannot miss. It's a popcorn match. They both hate each other. It's exciting. Nick Kyrgios, Casper Ruud, third round, Indian Wells. I'm here for it. Let's see if we're going to get it. I think Ruud beating Krez is difficult.
You know what? Always, every time we want that matchup, it never happens, and I've got a feeling it's going to be the same again. So that's why I'm going to be going for Krezi to not. I mean, it's always typical. Whenever you want it, it doesn't happen. So I'm going to say, there you go. Maybe I'll make it happen by not picking it.
Okay.
Bit of reverse psychology there.
I think you're just covering all bases because you know you're a loser. But yeah.
All right.
Go on.
We'll see who's the loser.
Bert, you're top 10, isn't he? I didn't make it.
That was last year. Didn't even make it my top 20 this year.
Berrettini didn't make your top 10 this year, I believe.
Didn't he?
No. You didn't include him.
Yeah, probably.
Oh, he's going to win this one.
He's injured though, wasn't he? See, all of my picks were down to injuries. Do you notice? At the end of the year, he's injured.
So you didn't put him in your top 10?
No, I had Rafa low. I had Berrettini out.
Who did you have in it then? Bert? No, that's not. No, it wasn't him.
Gasquet.
Someone.
I'm
going to go Berrettini. I'm going to have Harris Laxonen. I don't know, man. Like, what's Harris been doing?
Nothing.
I'll go Lloyd Harris. I'm going to go Cilic. Felix.
Yeah.
Buster.
Yeah,
Fritz.
I guess. I want to know who the qualifier is. This could change this section. So it's a good qualifier. I might go over against Buster. Fritz, against
Dimonor.
Yeah.
And look who we've got. We've got Meg in the chat. How are we doing, Meg? Saying, aha, there you guys, alive again. After just viewing JG's Nole with draw clip. JG, you've sounded upset about Nole messing up the draw arrangement. Let's leave Nole out of it Oh, let's have some fun. Yeah, well, I'm having fun.
Yeah.
I wasn't that upset. I think a lot of people think I'm a lot more upset than I am.
Yeah,
I
he's
think
not
sometimes
upset.
it just comes across like that when I'm trying to talk. I don't maybe portray myself or my
Do you mean-
emotions very well.
Do you mean upset as in you're sad that he's out the draw, or
I don't know. A lot of comments I get.
crying? Were
I'm
you crying
upset.
on the news thing?
I'm honestly not that upset doing this. It's not Ben making me do these podcasts, I can assure you.
He was like, Djokovic is out. Right. Anyway, I'm gonna have Zverev. This is like, there's gonna be a whole crowd against Zverev in this one. That'll be a one to do. If this match happens, that'll be a popular one to do a watch along for sure. I think
Yeah.
Zverev should have enough.
Yeah. I'm going to have Rublev.
Yep. Ooh.
I'm going to go Nakashima.
I'm gonna go TFO, just for the button.
Okay. I'm going to go Aslan here.
His first match against
Flagless. The flagless Aslan Karatsev. He's playing under no flag. He's playing for just Aslan at the moment. He's not playing for no country. He's representing himself.
What's his recent?
He's been on a terrible run of form. He's been
He
struggling.
won the tournament in Sydney.
Yeah, but he's having a bit of a mare recently. He's been losing.
How's
quite a
Bitcoin
few.
doing?
He's going up.
Yeah.
He's shooting up. Aslan's doing it, Ben. He's beating Johnson.
Decided. Bitcoin's up. Aslan's up.
I'm gonna go Hubie Hurkacz to beat Oscarotte. Schwartzman.
Yeah.
Greek Spore.
I'm
gonna go Murray.
I'm gonna have Rusevori knocking out Schwartzman now.
Okay.
And I'm gonna have Big John doing it.
Yeah, come on, move down.
All right. He's a speed demon.
So I've done Murray. Then last one.
Come on,
Kaufman
Andy.
or Dimitrov.
Yeah, Dimmy.
Yeah, Dimmy.
Come on, Andy.
Right. So third round time. Daniel Medvedev, Gal Monfils. Which way is it going to go?
Probably
Daniel Medvedev.
If you have to go on recent form.
Carlos Alcaraz, Batista Agut.
Oh, that's a naughty one. How they snuck that one in there. The Battle of the Spaniards. You got sort of the roaring firepower of Alcaraz versus just the consistency and just grinding him out. Batista Agut. And Batista Agut just won an event as well not too long ago.
I'm going Carlos Alcaraz.
Hell yeah, you are. That's what we do. Come on, vamos! I want to see Medvedev Alcaraz for sure. That will be an epic match.
So I've got Cam Norrie Fanini here. I think Fanini's overstayed his welcome and he's going home at this stage. You got a repeat of last year's final.
I know. I think it's going to be the same result as well. I think Cam Norrie has the edge. If Basilashvili doesn't show up for the full duration, then he loses.
Okay. So Brooksby Tsitsipas.
Oh, that's actually majorly tough. I think I might go for Jensen Brooksby. It's a bit of a weird one, I know, but I don't know what it is. I actually am pretty... It's in America. I know that I always do it.
Oh, sorry. That was just for John.
I'm
Same
sorry.
old lines.
I'm sorry for knocking out the 5th seed by an unseeded player. Sorry. Anyway, on to your pick, JG. On to your pick. Sorry.
You stole my thunder a little bit because I was going to be going Brooksby as well. Not because he's American. That's a bit of a lame. That's a lame reason. The reason I went for Jensen Brooksby is because. Okay, don't worry. I'm not going to say it.
Okay.
I just think he's an exceptional talent, and. I don't even have a reason.
I know.
I think he's a great player, and I want him to win. And I think Tsitsipas could get a bit rattled by the crowd. There could be a coaching incident.
Oh, not
and I'm
again.
going Brooksby.
Nice. So we both got that. Right, moving down. I'm not going to waste any time with this. I'm going Nadal to knock out Evans.
Yeah.
No.
I'm going to Pelka here.
I'm going to go Chapo. Oh, God. Every time I say it, I feel myself say it, and I'm like, "What are you
Why do you
doing?"
do it every time?
And then we got because Nadal Shapo is actually a good match. Like if he gets that far, it's a good match. But there's a chance he just goes out straight away. Like Fokina could knock out Shapo easily.
Well, that's what I've done. And I'm
Yeah.
going to Pelka to beat Fokina.
Okay.
I'm going to have Sinner to beat Ryan Donek.
Yep.
I'm going to have Casper Ruud to beat Kyrgios.
Crazy Kyrgios. Is Kyrgios even going to have enough legs to get this far in the tournament?
Oh,
I don't
what
even.
do you mean? He's only played 2 matches.
Yeah, I know. It depends how
All of
long
them.
they go. If it goes like a 3-setter each time, then
He's got 2 Argentines first, 2 clay quarters.
I'm going to go crazy to take out Kyrgios with a serve volley masterclass.
Berrettini. I feel like Berrettini always has nice draws. I
It
don't know
is
why.
a good draw.
It's
I mean, come on.
always Berrettini always gets the luck of the green, doesn't he? With this,
I feel like there's a lady picking the draws, and they're like, "Oh, Berrettini, give him a
Fancy him.
nice, yeah, give him a nice draw."
Cilic, Felix. I'm gonna surprise you. I'm gonna go Cilic.
I'm gonna go Felix because he beat him recently
I'm gonna go Fritz.
against Buster.
Yep.
Okay, guess I'll go with that as well.
You've got Fritz in your final. I've already called it. It's Fritz
Really?
Medvedev men's final.
Fritz Medvedev.
Yeah, that's just where you are.
That's a bit weird. That means that's probably your final. If you're trying to make me,
I'm
you're
just
trying
saying
to push
that's what
me
you're
away
gonna
from.
do.
You're trying to
No,
push me
I
away
know
from
you,
it so you
Ben.
can
I
pick
know what
it.
you're gonna do. I can feel it.
I know your games, mate.
So Dimonor, Zverev. I'm gonna go Zverev. I'm gonna go Rublev to beat Nakashima. I'm gonna have Hurkacz to beat Karatsev.
Oh, Hurkacz Karatsev again. This is ridiculous. Yeah, unfortunately, I think he is playing better, sadly.
Isner Schwartzman.
Isner. I hope we get that match. Isner Schwartzman.
I mean, I just don't know how Schwartzman's going to beat Isner. It's literally 2 Schwartzmans is Isner.
That would maybe the way he beats him.
With 2 of them.
Yeah.
Might slow him down, but I'm going to go Isner. And then Andy Murray, Dimitrov, one for the ages. I feel like we must have seen this match a few times as well. Don't know which way to go. I'm going to go Dimitrov. Why not?
I'm gonna go Andy. Bublik is a bit of a danger, to be fair, but I'm gonna go Andy. Just hopefully Bublik realizes that Murray's giving all his money to charity and lets him through on his way. So,
right. So no, the money's going to Ukraine, isn't it? Which is great.
Really
so this is where it gets exciting now. 4th round. It's the real nitty gritty of the event. This is where the picks are to be made. Let us know in the live chat what you have up until this point. Or maybe the quarterfinals, you can let us know. Let's get through this one. Medvedev Alcaraz. I mean, it's not within the realms of possibility that Alcaraz beats. I think it is possible Alcaraz can beat him.
I think so as well. I don't think it's
like
I think this is a lot closer.
There's something inside of me that wants to put Alcaraz through, but I just don't know if I can.
I don't know if he's at that level yet.
No, I think he is. No, I think he is at that level right now.
No, but I think if the real Medvedev turns up and plays his best tennis, I think Alcaraz has still got a bit to go.
Of course, but then there's no certainty he will do that.
Well, exactly.
And Alcaraz, I'm telling you, is good enough to beat Medvedev. If he's at 70% Medvedev, Alcaraz can beat him. But the reason I'm not going to pick Alcaraz is because his round before...
He's dressed it all up.
The reason I'm not picking him is because the round before he's playing Batista Agut. And I think physically, that is just such a challenge to be playing Agut than Medvedev. They're 2 players you can't play back-to-back and win both. So if he beats Agut, I don't think he beats Medvedev as well. So the only reason I'm putting him out is because of the draw. There's no other reason. If this was a different situation and say Alcaraz had an easy second round, I may pick him, but I'm not going to do it on this occasion. I'm going to go Medvedev.
Bit disrespectful. So I think Alcaraz is still a little bit of a way to go to get towards the Medvedev level.
Of course, but Medvedev there's no certainty he's going to play his best game, is it?
No certainty he gets there. Monfils might beat him. Who knows? All right,
Cam Norrie, Brooksby.
I'm actually going to go Cam Norrie in this one because I think Cam Norrie, he's the reigning champ. He's been playing well recently. Seems to be back. I
like him in the US as well. Very good player.
He's going out first round now.
Nadal or Pelka. I'm going to go Nadal.
I've got Nadal Chapo. I'm going to go Nadal.
Sinner Rude.
Ooh, Sinner Krezi. I'm going to be going Yannick Sinner.
I'm going to go Sinner. So we've got the same 4 players so far, Ben.
Cheers, Ivan. Haircut's on point.
Stop feeding his ego. He's big enough.
It's not even. It's my hair.
Berrettini Felix. For you, I've got Berrettini Cilic. I'm going to go Berrettini.
I'm going to go Felix.
Oh, so we do have something different. Fritz Zverev.
Oh, it's a repeat, isn't it, from last year?
Yeah, Fritz beat him last time, but then Zverev did have match point.
But Zverev is very much not on everybody's side at the moment. How many Americans will he have to play to get there? So if he might have to potentially play Tommy Paul and then his mate Taylor Fritz. Is that going to be too much? I
think he's winning. I'm going Zverev.
What has Fritz done recently to give us any sort
Fritz
of...
could do it, but I'm just going to go Zverev.
There's part of me that thinks that Zverev could win the event and everyone's going to be very angry and then there's going to be like an uproar in this whole event. I'm going to go Zverev, but regrettably.
So Rublev, Hurkacz.
I'm going
Rublev. I'm going to go Hurkacz.
Wow.
Isner Dimitrov.
Isner Murray. Oh no. How has Murray managed to get through this far? I'll never know.
I'm going to go Dimmy.
Well, I'm always worried.
I think you've got to go Murray, Ben. Great returner. He'll be able to return them serves with ease.
Well, Isner had to play? He's had quite a nice route, to be fair. It's not a bad one.
Yeah,
I'll just do it for Ukraine. Go on. I'm putting Murray through. Get that money for Ukraine. Come on, Andy.
All right, next one.
Right, back to the top.
Right, so quarterfinals. Daniel Medvedev, Cam Norrie. I'm going Medvedev.
Yeah, I've not seen. Have these two ever played before?
Don't know, but I can see it going one way.
Yeah,
I like Norrie until he plays someone really good.
I know what you mean. It is sort of like that. The stats do prove that does happen. He's good against everyone other than the top. Oh no, it's going to happen
Nadal,
again.
Sinner.
It's coming again, and at the same matchup.
I'm going Nadal. I'm going for it.
Third
time in 2022. Rafa Medvedev. It's happening again. It's happening again.
Yeah, I think it is. It's because this is like we were saying at the beginning of the year. There's always those matchups you get to see multiple times in a short space of time. I think this is one of those again.
We got Dan De Castro saying, "You guys are nuts. When was the last time Andy won 4 rounds at the same event?" Just to clarify, don't say you guys. Just say Ben. I didn't pick Andy Murray. Ben picked Andy Murray.
Are you trying to say that you don't want him to earn money for the Ukraine?
No, I'm not saying
that's
I don't
nice.
want him.
That's
Are you
nice,
talking to Dan or me?
Yeah,
okay.
Dan. That's nice, mate. You're trying to say you want him out. You're trying to say the other players are not going to try and help him through, try and help Ukraine in their own way. Anyway, moving down.
Berrettini Zverev.
I've got Felix Zverev. I think I'm going to go Felix. I don't know if I want. I don't want Zverev to go through, and that's the more the point in this one.
I'm going to go Zverev.
I'm a bit. Well, you know how angry I am about the whole thing, and I'm going to have Rublev to knock out Murray.
So Rublev's really benefited, isn't he, from Djokovic not being there?
Massively benefited. Like the most. So
I'm going to go Hurkacz to beat Dimitrov.
Okay.
Hurkacz in my semi.
So I've got to go all the way back to the top. So we got the top. We're back to the top again. And it's those two guys once more playing each other. Rafael Nadal, Daniel Medvedev. He's won 5 sets in a row against the Mad Dog. I think he does him again. I'm sorry.
So Ben's gone Rafa in the final. I've not thought about it until now. Can Rafa beat him 3 times this year? Of course he can. You can't really go against him. And I'm going to be kicking myself if I don't do it. Part of me thinks Medvedev wins this time. I don't know why. But it's just, there's no point me doing it because I'm not going to want that to happen. So I'm going to have to go Rafa.
Okay.
I think this is going to be this is going to be really close. It's going to be closer than the last meeting, I feel.
3 sets for sure.
Yeah. And at the bottom, I've got Zverev Hurkacz. I think you've slept on Hurkacz big time.
And I've got Rublev Felix.
Hurkacz loves it, man, in America. You should know that.
And I'm going to be going for Andre Rublev because he's got a nice draw. I feel that he
always does do well when there's a nice draw.
Exactly. And if people drop out, Rublev normally capitalizes in draws where people just start dropping out and he starts getting, and he sometimes goes unnoticed in draws as well. So
I'm going to go who beat Hurkacz in the final to beat Zverev.
Nice.
Which gives me a final of Hurkacz Nadal. You've gone Rublev Nadal. Over to you. The flagless Rublev versus the Spanish Rafa.
I'm going Andre Rublev wins the whole thing.
Oh, don't be stupid. Are you serious?
Yep.
So why are you doing that then? You're doing it because you don't want to be criticised?
No, I'm doing it because
Are you
Rublev
doing it
hasn't...
because you're scared? Are you scared of everyone jumping on you after picking Rafa?
Nope. I'm doing it because of everything that's been discussed. Rublev, the 7th seed's the highest seed in the bottom side of the draw. And I think that he has the easiest part of the draw. So he doesn't have to go through as many hard people. And if he does manage to go through them, I think if he gets to the final, he can defeat Rafa.
This is a great point from SXM. Ben really bet on Rublev winning an event that's not a 250 or 500. When have you seen Andre Rublev do something special in a big event? This is a Masters.
I'm sorry, I forgot. Everybody
don't do Masters.
Everybody can never do anything for the first time. I forgot. Tsitsipas, he never won a Masters. Oh, what? He won Monte Carlo suddenly. Guess what? People do eventually win events. This is what happens. Rafa hadn't won a Grand Slam at one point. Guess what? When he won a Grand Slam, no one was saying that anymore. It was at 19.
Fair enough.
That's
Andre
what I mean.
Rublev, you heard it here first. Andre Rublev is going to win Indian Wells, according to Ben. I understand his logic. He does definitely have a nice draw with Djokovic not being there. He certainly can have a deep run, and I feel a lot of it is on Andre Rublev. The pressure's on him. The pressure's on him. He's got an opportunity here.
There's part of me that thinks that if all of these guys like have a wobble as well on the other side of the draw, and then we don't get to see a Medvedev or a Rafa in that final, then Rublev, it will be his to take. But he has to get past some good players.
I think Hurkacz beats him. But anyway, Nadal Hurkacz in the final. I'm going to be going Rafael Nadal. He's going to keep the run going. The perfect start to 2022. He's going to win Indian Wells as well. Rafael Nadal, the king of all, the greatest of all time, some call him. Maybe Vance calls him that. I know Vance is a big Rafa fan as well. I'm not alone. And he's saying, just want to see Zverev win for the chaos. Twitter will have to congratulate yet cry over no suspension. I mean, it would be pretty mad.
I can see it happening. That's the horrible thing.
I generally do see it being a real possibility as well.
I don't want it to happen. That's why I'm not putting it in there. But it could really happen. There's part of me that wants Zverev to go out in the first round. Or whenever his first matches.
I think there's a lot of people who want him out first round.
I want Tommy Paul to do a number on him, and I want the crowd to just sort of just say, like, get out, and then that's it. And then we don't see him. That'll be his sort of suspension, because he deserves to be suspended. He deserves not to play this tournament. But if he's going to play, I want him out first round. That's your suspension. Wait till the next tournament, and then out first round in that one as well. That would be your suspension, going out first round in every tournament.
We've got Amy Simmons in saying, I'm living for this debate, and Ben Sass. He is very sassy. I'm glad you noticed that. And it's not
haircut.
Just me. It's the haircut. Yeah, it's definitely, it makes him a little sassier. And I agree with Vance saying the Rublev, he's a 250, 500 player. He's not proved it on the higher level yet.
Not yet.
But neither did Cam Norrie, and he did it last year. So anything can happen in tennis. I agree with PJ. So let's wait and see. But we're going to wrap it up. Before we do, though, we're going to
Ooh,
give some
dark
dark
horse.
horses.
Ooh.
And there is actually quite a few to choose from on this one.
Yeah.
Because there's a few players we have going far
I'm not
who aren't
having
really
Murray.
seeded. You're
Just
not having
before
Murray?
No, I'm not. Just before you try and make me have Murray.
Well,
I can't.
am I allowed to have Gregor Dimitrov?
No, he's a seed.
No, he's not. He's the 33rd seed.
Exactly. He's 33rd seed.
You usually do over 20 seeds on these ones.
Oh, okay, yeah. If you're doing over 20, that's fine.
So, yeah, I'm going to have Gregor Dimitrov. He's the 33rd seed, which is a bit of a weird number.
That's
And I
very
think
weird.
he's got a great draw. Like, his draw's pretty special because it would have been Djokovic's draw. And if Djokovic would have been in this event, I'm going to call it now, he would have won it. I really do think that. I think if Djokovic played Indian Wells, this could surprise a lot of people. I just feel that I would have picked him to win this event because
Oh,
everyone's
God, here we
talking.
go.
Everyone's talking about Daniel Medvedev and Rafael Nadal, and I think everyone would have just slept on Djokovic, but he would have silently gone and won this event if he was in it. But he's not in it, so we're never going to have that opportunity. So on that basis, yeah, I'm going to be going Gregor Dimitrov as my dark horse. I think it's a nice draw. We've got Vanchand. We've missed his super chat. I thought we read it out. His super chat.
Yeah, we read it out, mate.
We read it out, Vanch. I think you've missed it. We definitely spoke about it.
Yeah, he said he just wanted to see Zverev win for the chaos.
Yeah, we definitely spoke about it.
We definitely did. I'm going to be going, unfortunately, Alcaraz there at 19. I can't go for him, so I will be going Taylor Fritz. He will be mine. He's number 20. Why is that boring?
No, it's not. I thought he was going to be in your final, but now he's your dark horse instead.
No,
So-
you got to remember how I pick things. When the people let me down, it doesn't lose from my mind very quickly. They have to win the trust back. But as we know, tennis isn't that simple, is it?
Never is. It really never is.
Well, come on, Rublev. Let's get.
But let's wrap it up there. Indian Wells, that's our draw. I've gone Rafa. Ben's gone Rublev to win the whole thing. Check out our women's draw we did last night. If you haven't seen it already, it's still on YouTube. Thanks for joining us, guys. Hit the like button, subscribe if you're new. And if you want to support Game to Love further, join our Patreon. It really does help us and encourages us to do a lot more podcasts and live watch-alongs and everything else. And ultimately, if we are able to get enough Patreon members and YouTube members, then we're going to be able to do this full time. But until then, it's going to be the long shift of just podcasts here and there. But we'll do our best for you guys. If you want to support us at all, we really do appreciate it in them means.
That's right. Well, we'll see you probably we'll be bringing you some live matches. So when we get the actual listings for all of the times on it, we will be bringing you some watch along. So make sure, keep your eyes peeled on the channel and hit that bell notification for when we go live.
See you then.
See ya.